the 11th of February?
Correct.
2021. And I got Bob here with me in the car.
Hello.
Going for a drive. So, there's a lot of snow outside. I don't know if you can see it in the back window, but it keeps snowing here because
it's up north. It's beautiful.
It didn't snow like this last year.
Yeah, last year we got like half an inch total. We got like 2 dustings. That was it. This year we've had a 12-inch storm, a 4-inch storm, and last night we got about another 1.5 inches or 2 inches.
Yep. Yeah. Is it going to snow again?
There's snow this weekend, but I don't know how much or when it starts. Saturday, Sunday.
I'm ready for the snow to be over.
It's supposed to be ice tomorrow.
Wonder if we can get somebody to just... Can't you hire somebody that just comes out and does your snow for you when
Absolutely.
It snows? Well, how come we can never find that kind of person?
We've never looked.
Well, we've had lawn people
we
before,
tried,
they
and
didn't
we
always
tried
show
to get
up.
a lawn person.
Yeah.
And didn't work out well.
Several
years
ago. The small lawn businesses up here don't stay together very long.
If you're not a big corporate account, they really don't care. Or if you're not on their books by like March or a family or something like that, forget it.
What do you mean a family? Like their family?
Like their family or something like that.
It's weird. I will pay somebody to mow my... I almost said to mow my house. Don't mow my house. I don't know what that is. Unless that's like shampooing the carpets. We could get that done. Oh, the light's green. We got the new episode of, what do you call it, is recorded, so we can watch that.
Resident Alien. Recorded last night, we'll watch it tonight.
I'm thinking maybe we should have kept the other recordings so we could well, they're not, I don't know if they're rewatchable. I don't know, they're kind of funny.
They're funny, I don't know if they're rewatchable. So it's going to be on demand. You can watch any of that stuff on demand.
You think so?
You know, the one thing I was thinking about, we watched that series Counterpart?
Yeah, Counterpart, yeah.
And I can't remember how it ended.
Oh.
I can't remember what happened to Howard Prime and Howard Normal.
Well, you want me to say, and then we'll just cut it out?
If you want.
Well, we're going down to Bob's grandmom. I think I mentioned this before. Passed away a few weeks ago, and
90.
We're going to do some more cleaning up at the house.
They call it a cottage because it's part of a residential community. We're going to her cottage.
So, anyone who, if you've had parents or grandparents pass away, then this is part of the process, that you have to get everything in order. So, that's what's going on. We're helping out. We're not the only ones that are doing it.
No.
So, anyway, so this is our long drive there.
Took the afternoon off.
It's kind of a long drive, don't you think?
It's about 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes.
Yeah. It's really overcast right now.
Yeah.
Did you see that video of the guy, of the court thing where the guy, he was in a Zoom meeting and he had, the cat filter was on and he couldn't figure out how to turn it off? And he tells the judge, I'm not a cat. Have you seen it?
No.
It's so funny because there's parts where the cat is looking down trying to figure out what to... I mean, it's the guy, but it looks like a cat. The cat looks so distraught. I'm not a cat, that's what he said.
I don't even try to use those filters.
I don't know where they are online.
I do like the ones where they have the background of something different. So I've been in work meetings where it looks like the guy's on the beach. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't think I have that stuff installed. I don't know. Nanette knows how to do that, but...
Well, that's not even Teams. That was like... Or that's not even Zoom. That's like our Teams or maybe even WebEx. One of the ones that our company uses.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun to put a background in sometime, but I haven't been able to figure it out.
I haven't tried.
Well, I don't think I have the newest version of Zoom. Either Either that, or maybe you can only do it like on tablets.
Yeah, and you're not paying for Zoom.
I'm not paying for Zoom. Yeah, my sister pays for Zoom because she does a lot of work on Zooms.
Everybody knows that I'm a cheap bastard, so. And I've reported that onto you.
Have you now?
So you're a cheap bastardess.
I was never an expensive bastard.
No.
Are we just gonna keep saying bastard? That's the end of that word. Let's move on.
You've always been a bit frugal, right?
I've been frugal, I think.
Yeah, you're pretty frugal. I just hate spending money.
I didn't know this mask was still in here. I thought I put it in my cleaning
No, it was down in the basket, down in the corner here.
Oh, I thought I put it in my cleaning. Alright, I'll put it in the back seat. That's not my today mask.
No.
My today mask is blue. I was looking at, so you know, I watch Imo and Izzy. They're over in Wales, and Imo has like these, the cords and stuff that are on these masks, you know, and the little toggles, and she got them on Amazon, and so I was looking around on Amazon.
Toggles? The things that let you size it?
Yeah. And I was looking around on Amazon, so you can buy some that's already, the straps are already cut, but they're only cut to whatever size they decide to cut it to. So I'm trying to figure,
most of the masks you got early on.
I'm trying to figure if I can get like just a spool of the cord, and then get like a packet of the little toggles for making more masks, because that's the problem we've been having here. Is when we went to buy elastic, twice and near the beginning we went to buy elastic, and we couldn't get thin elastic. They were sold out. What are you doing?
I'm getting my thing out so they can see.
I mean, it's like a 1/4 inch or whatever. The 1/8 inch.
Yeah, it's kind of thick.
It hurts your ears, kind of.
It's not too bad. If it's too tight, it hurts. But so those are my Bumblebee.
That's the Bumblebee one I made. Bobby
it hurts a little bit until you get it adjusted just right. Then it doesn't hurt at all.
Bobby wants a Bumblebee one. Well, now they're saying to wear. Yeah,
for his beehive feed, which he doesn't do anymore.
He's got a lot of bee stuff in his apartment. So they're saying now to wear 2 masks, but I think they're saying that because some people are wearing really thin masks.
Well, one for you, one for the person who's not wearing a mask. Because the idiots, the thoughtless idiots.
Well, they're saying so they're saying you can wear like those disposable ones and then a fabric one over it, but I want to wear all washable stuff. I mean, we have some disposable ones for when the boys need some, or I don't know. I know I gave our youngest son a mask, but I don't know what he did with it. Did I give him 2 masks?
Total.
I don't know what he did with them. He loses everything. He loses.
He still got his head because it's attached.
Yeah. He hasn't lost as much stuff because he doesn't leave the house right now. He used to lose his phone places.
He'd go to the mall, sit on a bench with his phone, get up and leave his phone on the bench.
He doesn't like things in his pockets, so as soon as he sits down, he takes stuff out of his pocket and puts it on the bench next to him. I don't know why. I told him he needs like a purse or a man bag or whatever you want to call it. What if he just had if he had like a little backpack, do you think he'd still take the backpack off? What if he took the backpack off and put it next to him?
He
would see it and remember
it. No, he wouldn't. You're making.
I even tried. I bought him a wallet one year that had a chain.
Yeah.
He took the chain off of it and he still lost the wallet. I don't know. Sometimes, listen, once they become adults, there's not much you can do to help them. I make him sound hopeless.
He still loses his wallet, but it's either next to the computer, in the car, upstairs, on the dryer, because he dresses and undresses down there. You know, it's always one of like a handful of places now. My wallet's either in my pocket or on the spot by the door. Yeah. No other options.
Well, I always put my purse in the same place up in the bedroom. I don't know why we're just... Well, I know, because I just said he loses things. He lost lost those masks I bought them. So yeah, we do have some disposable ones for the boys.
Or for whenever we need them.
So most of the time, we only leave the house to go to the grocery store or to go to Wawa, which is a convenience store.
Yeah. I did the grocery store yesterday.
Bob did a big grocery shop.
It wasn't as big as it could have been. I still spent only like $250.
It was bigger than what you did the past 2
Yes, it's definitely bigger than we've done the last several weeks. Yeah.
Because we were doing a big shopping like at least once every 2 weeks. But yeah, for like 3 weeks we just did really small stuff. Well, it was a stressful time.
Yeah.
What else? How's work going today?
You me?
Yeah, who else would I be asking?
I'm like asking them.
How's work going?
Maybe they're working. Maybe they're watching your video while they work.
Listen while you work. Well, then they don't want to know then.
I had 2 meetings, back-to-back meetings. And then of course I still had to get work done after that because I was taking PTO this afternoon. So, but I got it all done.
Yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night.
Yeah, I was surprised I didn't have to wake you up.
There was a guy in the bed next to me, and he kept flip-flopping around.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think that was you.
That was you.
You flip-flop all morning.
You jumped up and you did like a crash landing back onto the bed. That was I don't know, in the middle of the night sometime.
I don't get out of bed in the middle of the night.
You didn't. You turned over. You like lifted up, turned over, and went flop.
Oh.
That's what I mean by a flip-flop. It's not your fault.
It's your own bed.
What? That's my bed. You go find another bed.
You got that little one over in the guest room.
Oh, come on now. I think that bed's too short for me.
Yeah, it's too short for everybody.
It's like a short bed.
Oh, it's normal length. It's just a twin.
Once you've been in a queen for a while, everything seems small.
Well, since you lay diagonal, it does seem like that's so much more.
Now you're exaggerating.
Oh, am I? I should take pictures.
I had to duck from your elbow all night. I should take pictures.
You're the one who beats me up.
Oh my God. Don't even say that stuff. People are going to believe you.
I meant in bed. I meant like when you roll over, she's having a bad dream, she rolls over and she punches me because I did something in her dream.
All right, it's happened what? Twice
2 or 3 times.
Twice in 30 years.
It's still memorable.
I don't know what the speed limit is here.
It's 40 normally, but there's a period where it's 35. I think we just passed the 35 part.
Yeah, let me know when I'm supposed to turn. Right. Everything looks the same. It's all
white.
White with dead trees on it.
They're not dead trees. They're just sleeping.
They're sleeping.
They're deciduous.
Saying I'm hitting you. You're elbowing me. It's your elbow. It's been so long since I rode a horse.
Well, I was going to take your horseback riding that one time several years ago, and you said you couldn't do it.
Maybe my ankle.
Yeah, it was during your arthritic, when you were really bad for a while.
Yeah. You would have got on a horse too?
No, but I would have taken you. I would let you go. I'm a big guy. Horses don't like me.
You just get a bigger horse, that's all. It's true. Get a big horse. Of course. Am I almost at the turn?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm starting to recognize things. Even in the sameness of the dead trees waving at me.
Dead trees. I got your dead trees.
I might rewatch.
Don't let that branch fall.
Oh, it is hanging in midair. It's the Sword of Damocles. I love saying sword instead of sword. Sword.
Like tortillas.
I've always said that since I was a kid. Sword. The sword of... like right where that truck pulled, the other direction.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm thinking about rewatching Schitt's Creek. You don't have to watch it with me.
I watched like the first 2 or 3
I heard
episodes.
you audibly making noise. noise.
And
there.
it wasn't bad. It just didn't like
It's so
suck
quirky
me
and
in.
weird.
Yeah, I don't mind quirky and weird, but not quite as much as you. So, are we going to keep watching Utopia?
I'm liking Utopia. So
Okay.
so there's 2 Utopias right now on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, you mentioned that to them yesterday.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Okay, never
Maybe
mind.
you're telling the kids. I don't know. You're telling somebody.
Oh, well, yeah, I think I was telling the kids. So one came out in like 2013, and then there's another one that's newer.
Like this year.
And we're watching the one from 2013. It's very violent, right?
Yes,
Lynn?
it is
it's
very
so
violent. And it's graphically violent too.
It's great, yes. Well, you know what? They didn't show the eye stuff that much. Your
and you
imagination
didn't.
goes.
Okay, what about the CIA lady?
That she got shot and her head went back.
Yeah, the never mind. I don't want to be graphic in their video.
Haven't you seen Hostel? That's some graphic
It's
stuff.
graphic, I know. I'm just saying
That's too much for me.
But it's got an odd bit of dark comedy to it also, which is kind of makes it more entertaining. It's not just a violent show.
Yeah. At one point, I was having trouble following the one part with the guy that they tried to get him to do a mission or whatever, but now it makes more sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I don't want to discuss it and give anything away,
But if you don't mind a little violence and you're interested in a dark, odd kind of, what do you call it? A conspiracy show.
Oh yeah, it is a conspiracy.
It's definitely a conspiracy show.
I'm kind of a little disappointed.
We've only seen 2 or 3 episodes, so we're not too far
I love
on.
Grant. He's my favorite character.
Grant is awesome.
Grant and Wilson. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
But we watched an episode of Walker, which is a remake of Walker, Texas Ranger. I don't know if I want to watch it again or not. It's very drama.
It is. It's very drama. I liked it though. I like those kind of shows, but they're not one you got to watch like all the time. You used to really like those detective shows and things like that, like CSI and NCIS and stuff like that. And even Bones. You didn't.
Oh, I loved Bones because she was so logical and she'd say rude stuff and didn't know why it was rude. I just thought it was. I don't know where I'm turning. Just so you know.
You're going to stay on this pretty much all the way. The road's going to change names, but
I don't pay attention to the names. Yeah, I just, I mean, I didn't like everything she said, but it was funny to me that she said things that were rude, but didn't know that they were rude. I don't know why.
She had to figure out the right way to behave. I
like unusual characters.
Yeah, she's definitely unusual.
She was an unusual character. Yeah. I kind of wrote, I wrote an unusual character in that book I was working on. I still haven't finished that book. What was calling it? The Station Murders or something like that? The Station? I don't know. I have a character in there that's... Anyway, I don't want to go into it because in case I release it, into the world, I don't want to spoil it for you.
I saw your little thing. I've seen it before, but I took note of it again today. Your little like guide thing on your wall there by the bathroom. And it says WHAV. It's like, that's not an acronym.
I wasn't trying to make an acronym.
You should change the video to be something else. Like I thought, well, maybe blog. Or why don't you YouTube?
Wait a minute, your face isn't all the way in it.
Call it Way.
There, now your face is kind of in there.
So what should you change it?
That was something I was doing for 1 year, like 2-3 years ago, and I have this.
You don't change things.
I have this like bulletin board thing over the desk in my room, and it has things in it.
It's where you put like affirmations.
Yeah, it's got affirmations. It's got a picture of my dad from my dad's prayer card when he passed away, and it's got like a picture of me and David. what is that
car
called?
shows, right?
No, that was at Philly Pride.
Yeah, Philly Pride.
The one that it was pouring. It was pouring rain. We probably looked like drowned rats in those pictures. So anyway, I have a thing up there that was like my thing for that year of what I wanted to
Prioritizing
do.
your things.
Yeah, but I think I want to do a thing. I did a video talking about the stuff I wanted, my plans for this year, and I'm thinking about making a vision board. Woo, this is a weird slump here. Slump? So I started picking out pictures online for it because I don't really have magazines to cut out of. So I found some pictures online and I might print them out and then make my vision board with it, but it's gonna be stuff like about making the vegetable garden and walking some more, and I don't know. I think differently over the age of 50 than I did in my early life. Everything was so about accomplishing certain things, and if you didn't accomplish them by a certain time, that you were somehow a failure or something. And I just don't feel that way about life anymore. You know, I'm enjoying life. I think it's good to get to that point where you're enjoying life, you know, where you don't feel like you're in a race with people or whatever. Why are you really doing the things you're doing? Are you doing it because people expect you to do it? Because you want to do it? Because you have some kind of expectation? What are you going to think once you reach that accomplishment? My best accomplishments in my life that I'm proud of is that we raised a good family, you know?
Yeah.
I think that does a lot for society, you know, to raise good children.
They're well behaved, they're respectful.
I'm not saying everybody has to have children. I'm saying it's a good contribution to the world, you know?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't have the opportunities of a good family. You know what I mean? But
well, you worry about that early on, and I said I would never let that happen. Because I came from what would be considered a good family, not a well-to-do family by any means, but it was stable,
loving.
Family.
There wasn't abuse.
Right. Unfortunately, that's the exception nowadays, which is really a shame.
So when you come from a bad experience, a bad childhood experience, it's hard to move out of that. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Let's just say. But I think we did pretty good.
Yep.
Not perfect. No parents are perfect, but we did pretty good. Look at that. Is that a Christmas tree farm? Why are some of those trees look dead? They're not supposed to. Oh, maybe they have an orchard too.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You have to light. You know, just light up ahead here. You got to turn right.
It's the middle of the day on a weekday, so maybe we won't get stuck behind some Amish people.
You will. Every single time I go to there, there's Amish people on that road.
Are there? So if you don't know, there's Amish people in Pennsylvania, and they ride buggies with horse and buggies, and you get stuck behind them because most of the areas they live in are 2-lane roads, so you're just stuck behind a slow-moving, horse-drawn vehicle for a while.
Until you can zip around them.
But if you're from another state, it's so quaint.
Mm-hmm. You should take a picture of them. They like that.
It's so quaint. I don't think they're the ones that are against pictures, are they?
I don't know.
That's...
Someone always told me that when I was a kid. I don't know if that's real or not.
I don't know.
Thinking about stopping at that Turkey Hill. Getting a coffee.
Right now?
The one that we're going to pass.
You want... Well, tell me when to stop. I would like a coffee. I like coffee.
All right. You can come in and get coffee with me, or maybe I'll...
Do I want to come in the house?
You don't have to
You can use 2 hands and
I do have 2 hands.
I want, let's see, what do they have different kinds of coffee?
I think
or
they
it's
do.
all one?
I think they have different kinds.
I want something that's strong but not too strong.
Do you want a flavor?
No. I do not do flavors. I'm pretty sure you know that about me.
Well, every now and then you're into something a little different, but usually, yeah.
My favorite coffee in the world is Kona coffee.
Mm-hmm. Someday we're going to go to Hawaii and get real Kona, not the Kona mix, which is pretty good still.
I'm going to tour so much Kona stuff. I'm going to be like, yeah, sure, you got great flowers and a luau here and volcanoes, but I'm interested in the coffee.
But you got coffee and a pig roast.
I'm still just interested in the coffee. I mean, we've been to a pig roast.
I want to do a full luau.
We've been to several pig roasts. Yeah, I don't mind a luau.
Yeah.
I don't mind a luau. That sounds weird,
Get
doesn't
laid.
it? Stop it. Holy moly. I don't know. That's a long way to go, though. So would we, like, fly to California, do some stuff in California, and then fly from California to Hawaii? Or would you fly from the East Coast?
Oh, my God. I would not fly from the East Coast. It would take forever.
I mean, it was a long flight to Europe, and that was only like 7 hours.
Yeah, 6.5 and 8.5 hours, depending on. Yeah.
That was. I'm going straight here, right?
No, you're turning here.
Where? Right or left?
Right. Remember, I sat at the light. Make a right. Well, here we are at the light. Make a right.
That doesn't mean I remember. The poor guy across the way is like, "Where's she going? Which way? Which way is she going?"
Look at the crazy lady.
She doesn't know where she's going. I'm used to driving places where I know where everything is. Everything looks the same out here. I don't know if you can see in the back. There's fields and snow and trees, and fields and snow and trees. There's not like landmarks or anything.
Sure, there's a Turkey Hill. That's a landmark.
I don't see the Turkey Hill.
We haven't gotten to it yet. Oh, and the sign at the corner that I used to look for isn't there anymore.
No, but there's a missing dog sign. That's sad.
Yeah.
Somebody's missing their dog.
So the first time I came by, I was looking for that sign, didn't see it, and missed the turn.
Man. Oh, the sign for where your grandma lives is going too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant back here.
No.
Yeah, it was there for years. I wonder why they took it down.
It looks, well, you can see cement. It looks like maybe it got knocked down, and they haven't put it back up. Maybe it got taken out by some
it's not like
bad driving.
It's not like they just had it up for when people first started.
No, it was a permanent sign.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Piles of wood.
Drink milk.
Of wood. Drink
Must
milk.
be a dairy farm.
Those cows always say, eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken, misspelled. Chicken without a C.
Well, they're cows. You can't expect them to spell. The fact that they could climb up there and write on a sign is
and stand
really
on two legs and hold it. That's impressive.
You can't be getting down into the nitty gritty of it all. Ya da 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 da. Da, 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 da. You know what? I was talking to Nanette about this too, because I was saying about if we had because remember we used to think, oh, what if someday we had 2 places to live? We had a place down in Texas, and we had a place up in Pennsylvania. And she said, what about getting a camper or a trailer? And I said that too. What if we get a camper that you just pull with a truck or whatever, and then you can park it at the campground, and then you use the truck to go whatever to get to. No, there's ones that are whole. There's campers that are whole all together, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want that kind because
I don't want them all hold together because then if the engine breaks, guess what?
Yeah, the engine breaks. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it.
Plus, you have to. You still have to tow your car. All right, Turkey Hill right here on the left.
Left. We will figure this out. We should probably sign off as I'm looking for a spot and not seeing any.
Spot right there.
That's a spot?
Who cares? Make it a spot. I'm the one getting out.
All right. Well, Hope you're having a good day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.